Good morning, my friends. Good morning. Happy Sunday morning. I hope you all had a great week last week. This is Obduction. It's our first episode of Obduction in 3 weeks' time because I was at a wedding last weekend, which I foolishly announced on the stream. So thank you everyone for not robbing my house whilst I was away. Someone pointed out to me afterwards that I probably shouldn't say stuff like that in advance of me going. Anyway, doesn't matter. Today we are playing a bit of Obduction, and I'm going to need to do a little bit of reminding of myself where we're up to. So we were experimenting with moving these 3 orbs back and forth. We have 2 bridges here and here. This is where we came from. That's where we came from there. If we have a look at our most recent map, we picked up this letter, which I took a screenshot of. So, hello Oleg, the gauntlet area is complex. It was meant to be. The villain intended it to provide friction. The idea is to slow down any mass movement within the world. Now that we have begun to have suspicions, you'll notice that they have reformed and extruded entire areas to confuse and slow down any mass attack. Oh, I can barely talk this morning. I've only had 1 coffee so far. So we might take a break midstream for me to refuel. Your task will be to reset all the locks in the gauntlet before being podded. Farley. Please keep this to yourself. I used a shade of blue ink that's not easily visible to the Mofang. Now the Mofang... where we are right now... yeah, as in like this technology. This is villain technology. Yeah. I have a feeling that the Mofang are the insects, right? But they're the ones that are maybe communicating with us. Need more coffee? Yeah, tell me about it. Now, we have got... so we've got these bridges. Incidentally, we have also got, like, plenty of... oh, yes. No, do you know what? I also remember... someone told me to go into the options and fiddle around with the options, right? Back a reward display, we can turn that on so that we get notifications when what we're looking at is just a back a reward rather than a clue. So that's important because I don't know what the back a rewards are. Hint glints, we want those off. Interaction guides, we want those on. And then controls, someone pointed out to me that something like... see... play seated VR. You can do this in VR? I didn't even know that. No take pictures on space. Run, always run. I thought there was a... you can change it from point and click to free roam. Wow, you must be really into the point and clicks to want to play this game in point and click. Come on, okay. Let's have a look at what that's like. So you just... to be honest, I kinda hate it. But yeah, you'd have to be really into like your old school Myst to want to play it that way. Okay. But we're not gonna do that. Someone mentioned to me that there was a button, like they thought it was C, to enter cursor mode, and then we can look at things on the screen. So this is the equivalent of right-clicking in Quern. So that's handy. Cool, that's good to know. Right, so C is cursor mode. I like it. Now, we were going back and forth. Now, these 4 nodes that we have, we were going back and forth. These take us to and from this Villain bubble to Hunrath. Yeah, and we did the 2 bridges. We've transported the 2 bridges over. So I'm not sure there's anything else particularly to grab here, except for that. And I mean that door's locked. So except for grabbing the bridges over to get us to the other side of the thing, which is where we picked up that note, I'm not super convinced there's anything else that we're expected to do here. Now, I would point out that this doesn't mean that we're stuck, right? Because this is one branch of our avenue of investigation right now. Like, this all stemmed from the comments from the other week letting me know that see, because if we move this one, I believe the machine comes with us and projects the bridge, right? And that is kind of, and that's what gets us to the note. But I don't think there's anything else that we can look at in this Hunrath cave right now, not without that door being unlocked. Because yeah, so this teleports the bridge for us. We've read the note. Okay, reset all of the locks. 1, 2. Oh wait, no. Oh, these are the nodes. What does that indicate though? 1, 2, and then 3 is to return that one. Good morning, Meredith, in the chat. Hello, how are you doing today? Reset all of the locks. Okay. Hypothesis. The note at the bottom of this is somehow related to these 2 bubbles that we have. Which one's number 1 and which one's, you know, which one's this one and which one's this one, slightly unclear. But what's number 4? That's very unclear to me. So how would you know which one's number 1 and which one's number 2? And having a bridge here also doesn't look like it's going to help with much. That path doesn't appear to go anywhere. There's no path off here. So, yeah, I don't know. Okay. Let's not worry about this too much for now. You know. Oh shoot, actually, no, scratch that, because I think if we take the whole... Oh, no, we will end up with a door in the right spot. Oh, is there also a way to rotate this, though? There is a way to rotate this, isn't there? Ah, shoot! I should have rewatched last episode. I should have rewatched last episode before today, because there's a way you can rotate this whole platform, isn't there? Because this device here, this device here, you can get it to the other side of the room somehow. You rotate it using these, don't you? Yeah, okay, okay. Did I do a schoolboy error and not do my homework? Yes, basically. Unfortunately, well, the schoolboy error that I did was leave it 3 weeks between sessions and not double check where I was up to at the end of the last session. So I'm spending the first 10 minutes of this stream just trying to remember where it was I got up to. So yeah, having said that, I don't think we're going to spend a significant amount of time on this puzzle here, because unless the rotating provides an obvious exit on the Hunrath side, like you can rotate it in the Villain dimension, right? Yeah, so now that we don't have the rock obscuring us, right, let's have a quick look back then at the Hunrath side from the larger sphere, and we'll see if there are any exits. There might be a need to bring the Hunrath side over here, rotate it into the correct orientation, and then teleport it back. But looking at this, there are no sort of obvious... There are no other exits, right? Except this, which we already know kind of doesn't go anywhere, and these two, which we've already done. So I don't see that rotating that Hunrath sphere is really going to do anything. Okay. At this point, we're going to go back to Hunrath, which is going to be a little bit of a walk for us. At this point, we're going to go back to Hunrath, and we are going to have a little look at the code for the upper tower being under the direction of our first mayor. So we did get... Oh, did I try this path? Oh, I think I did, right? And it doesn't actually go anywhere. We got a little clue, a little nudge on that puzzle in a YouTube comment from 2 sessions ago. And ooh, we could go back using this, couldn't we? Yeah, this'll take us to where we need to go. So my suspicion, I'll tell you what my suspicion is before we actually go and do it. There's a little compass on the desk. Under the direction of, maybe it's on the back of the compass. A lot of these objects, well, some of the notes you can't rotate around the other way. Did we look at the bottom of the compass? I don't know. So that's my supposition for what that clue was trying to tell me. Okay, easiest way to get there, it's going to be going down here, isn't it? Bonk. Because we are trying to get into that room over there. Oh, cursor mode doesn't do anything when your character is moving in an animation. Fair enough. At least I won't make the same mistake in school. That's true. Oh, I tell you what though, right? Like, when people ask you, how old do you have to be before the nightmares about sitting an exam that you're underprepared for stop? The answer is greater than 37. I can confirm that. Oh dear. Okay, so what were we looking at? It was this thing, right? No, there's no code on the back of this at all. Shoot. I thought for sure that was going to be it. Oh, we've got a different compass here. Ah, ha 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 ha. Washington. Ah, the number plates have states on them. Which is, I believe that's a uniquely US thing to do. Have states on your number plates, but I happened to be yesterday at a barbecue with some, what would you call them? People who are like really love American culture, like Americophiles, I suppose. And they have exactly this sort of thing. They have a wall of American license plates. I believe, I didn't ask them about it, but I believe they are fake. Like I think they're from shows, because there was certainly one from Pawnee, Indiana, which is Parks and Rec. Now, having said that, I think Pawnee, Indiana might be a real place. So I don't want to say too definitively whether it's a... Anyway, Washington, that's here. Cool. And, hey, look, it is a 6-digit code, which is exactly what we're looking for. Isn't it? DJM. Now, M is larger than the 9th letter of the... M is larger than the 9th or 10th letter of the alphabet. So, you are probably going to be looking at the telephone code, telephone keypads. Because, yeah, there's been a lot of people... Oh, hang on a second.
Okay, you can leave the stream on.
Oh.
I bought you coffee. I thought this was...
Oh, you bought me a coffee? Ah, thank you.
You go.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
Special
Oh, brilliant. Wow. Best wife. That is a rare appearance. That is a rare appearance from my wife on stream. Oh no, she's a good one. She's a good egg. She's a good egg. I was going to make coffee before the stream, but there was some broken glass in the kitchen, so I couldn't get in there. I say there was some broken glass in the passive voice, as if like broken glass occasionally just appears in my kitchen, which, to be fair, when you have a child, is occasionally true. But no, I think this was just a dropped bottle. So yeah, oh no, that's very sweet though, isn't it? Right, telephone keypads. That's what I was looking at. Let's have a little look. Right, so judging by what I've got on my phone, which is no guarantee because, you know, English phones and American phones may well be different. Is it a 3? Is it a 5? And is it a 6? We'll try it. That's what we've got. FLGS at some point soon. Hang on, wait a minute. Sorry, what's the FLGS? I assume LGS means local game store. Top of the tower. Let's go this way. Oh, friendly local game store. Of course. Do you know what? There is a game store in close to where I live, and I've never been there. Never been there. Never got round to it. Okay, I think. Oh no! We go this way. Here's the tower. But do you know what? Right, like, I mean, in terms of like the friendly local game store, I haven't played D&D in ages. I've nearly docked myself. To be fair, I mean, like, you know, you could. I don't really make that much of a secret of actually who I am, right? Because like I don't usually come out and say it, but there's enough discussion about me on the internet, and I'm pretty active on LinkedIn, which I use my real name on, and my LinkedIn links to my YouTube channel, my other YouTube channel, the one where I actually talk about UX design and management theory and things like that. So it's not like I make a secret of who I am. It's just that I don't explicitly say it. So I'm not too worried. Not too worried. Like, if you look at my Reddit posting history, you could have a pretty good idea that, like, because like I'm on r/England and I'm also on r/Hampshire, so you can certainly work out which county I live in. If someone really wanted to find out who I am, they certainly could. Like, even doing things like reverse Google image searching my profile picture would probably give you a fairly good indication as to who I am IRL. That's not an invitation to try. Like, I mean, what I'm literally saying is that it probably wouldn't be terribly challenging. So I'm not saying, oh yeah, you know, yeah, try and work it out. Like, that's definitely not what I'm saying. 0, 1, 2, 3. No, that's a 4. I've been playing too much Human Resource Machine, thinking everything starts at 0. Bah. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We'll start with that one. 3. 5. 6. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 0 is going to be right the way around here, and 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey! You work with kids in scouting. You have to be so careful. You have a fairly good idea. Joys of knowing you IRL. Fair. Yeah, no, that's... What's at the top? I know if we go down... No, okay. This is the top. So why? Yeah. I don't know. Wait. Oh, maybe we can go. There is a top. So what's at the top? Wow, a nice flat screen TV for a start. Huh. This is where they introduce horror elements, right? Where you just sort of see an NPC walking by the screen and you're like, what? Marae, Hunrath, Mofang, Captar. And a radio. So yeah, I guess a question is going to be... Murray has a red light, whereas all the others have green. I assume they all started with green lights, but then... Because this is obviously like jury-rigged technology, right? Mofang has a digital meter, whereas the others don't. Like, I'm impressed by the level of ingenuity of these engineers that have been stranded here. One thing I need to work out is, do they name the planets based on what the planet is, or based on the primary bubble within the planet? Because this is Hunrath, right? But I assume it must be the primary bubble. Because this is called Hunrath, it's not called Earth, right? Someone's bubble must be on Earth, I guess. Oh, there's a button here. Oh, and we can get out it. Suspicious plunger. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, maybe that was me letting my intrusive thoughts in, but you know, when you see a plunger like that, you got to press it down and see what it does, right? What a disappointing result. Let's go to the bottom of the tree. It was a bit of an evil laugh, wasn't it? Okay. New room. Worksheet. We have completed this exact worksheet before. Pretty sure. Let's have a little look. This is... Yeah, this is the same worksheet. Okay, so maybe there's going to be some more of that. Oh, a back a reward item. Lovely. Right, so that's how that's going to be displayed. Aha, we have got Zexifu FYI in the chat. Hello, how are you doing? I have to wonder, how is your username pronounced? Okay, the gate is open. We can go to the world tree for the first time. I wonder whose room this was, because someone's clearly been sleeping down there. Here we are. Oh, listen to that rustling. So you'll notice I've got headphones again this week, so my ear problems are, for now at least, fixed. Oh, you can go down. And I have to say, these new headphones are great. Really great. So, yeah, if anyone's looking for a headphone recommendation, well, to be fair, if anyone's looking for a headphone recommendation, r/headphones is the place to go and ask them, because, you know, everyone's got different requirements and everyone's got different preferences when it comes to sound. Wow. That is not what I was expecting to be at the bottom of the tree. Thankfully there are guardrails here, so you can't just wander off. Okay, that's going to teleport us somewhere, presumably. It's really confusing. Everyone says it wrong. Do you have a like a phonetic sort of way that you would instruct people on how to say it? Okay, let's turn the water on and see what happens. Okay, achievement. The glow must flow. Hunrath connected to the heart. Well, that's... We now have... Oh, no, we don't. We can't get through there. Right, there's a green barrier in the way. It's doing something, though, isn't it? Look at that. Yeah, this game is... I'm really enjoying this game. It's by the same creators as Myst. Myst was the OG puzzle game, right? Came out in like 1993. Had a remake pretty recently. I bet this bit is fully... Okay, I'm just testing all three paths here, you know. I bet this bit would be fully nausea-inducing for me in VR. Like, I have a VR. I don't know if it's set up at the moment. Maybe we could try a VR session at some point. But, yeah, I tried the Rick and Morty game in VR, and there's like one level of that in space, and I have a fear of heights anyway, and what I discovered was going anywhere in space in VR is just like instant panic attack. Just like, literally, it was the fastest nope I ever had. So, so that turns out that, yeah, like, because I always sort of thought, oh, well, you know, after you get past a certain height, right, the render distance kicks in, right? And so surely after you get past a certain height, you won't feel like you're very high anymore, right? You'll just feel like you're in space. No. Apparently, that's not how it works for me at all. You just feel really high. So, yeah, so that was that. We're going to go back to CW and see what he has to say about the fact that we've just turned the water on. Incidentally, happy Sunday, Raw McRip Helmet. Hope you're having a great weekend. But yeah, Zexafui, this is it's a really great puzzle game. I would strongly recommend Myst. It's by the same creators. I would argue that Myst is maybe the better game. Okay, I've done that. Pretty sure.
Remember, everything connected.
Yeah, I don't fully trust this guy. Really don't. Now, will he give us a bit more explanation? Because usually you can hassle him like 2 or 3 times and he'll give you maybe a little bit more. Hello, come on. Bing bong. Okay, no, not this time. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have been talking over him, should I? Because you can't get those hints a second time. Everything's connected, so we basically need to get the water running. Get the water running in the other planets as well, is how I would interpret that. But like getting... We do.
Roots to connect. Connect that cable on the side of the battery if you ain't yet. Go on now.
Connect the cable on the side of the battery. Pretty sure that's that cable up there. Pretty sure that's the cable he's talking about, which we have done. because does this say battery on it? Yeah, battery / capacitor log. Right, so that's the battery cable that we needed to do. So the tree's looking a lot healthier now. I guess we just need water flow into the roots of the other trees in the other worlds, but the other worlds, it's not like those trees are easily accessible either. Okay. What I'm kind of mentally processing right now is where is then our next avenue? Because in honesty, I thought that getting to the tree would open up a little more for us. So we have the area at the top of the tower. We've been to the archive at the back of Farley's. I don't think there's anything else in here. But literally, like, whose place is this and why are they living in a basement? It's weird. So we have the top of the tower unlocked. Which includes the red cable, which we pointed out in a previous episode, right? Because we have seen that red cable before. Oh, we have a button here. Oh no, it's not a button. That's just an alarm. Oh! Ah, this tracks the tree progress. Fine. So we have... That just calls the lift. Okay. So let's take stock a little bit. So the tower we've been to and that's fine. So we've done that. We've done that. We do have this checklist here. So lock upper tower, lock lower tower, those have been unlocked, right. Tree gate, done that. Tree roots, done that. Swing bridge, well that's kind of fine. Turn on Mofang, disabler. I think, right, so I think this lockdown checklist we've now done. So this world is now not locked down. We have then this world here. There is probably more to be done here, more to explore, maybe. We kind of, when we unlocked this, there are some teleport spheres, like here and here, which could do with more investigation. Don't know what that big black bit is there. But also, we've hooked up these arms. One arm leads to the elevator. Where the other arms then activate is question, right? We used it to move the anchor from here. And we have a cable car here. So I think maybe this is the world to go to. The third world that we visited, the map is harder to navigate on this one. I mean, we certainly could look at that a bit further. But yeah, I think the next place to go is not Hunrath. I think the answers to the next sections of our puzzles are going to be elsewhere. So, where do we want to go? And what's the easiest way to get there? Yeah, maybe let's go to... I can't remember the names of these places. Captor? Is Captor the first one? The one with the really hostile looking architecture? At some point we need to get this up and working. Because this is a giant sphere, but it doesn't have any activation controls in it, right? Unless there's like an alien activation control, which I'm missing somehow. Captar is the steampunk one. Yes. Yes, that is what I was thinking. Okay, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to now plumb the depths of my recollection. What is the easiest way to get to Captar? It's this way, right? It's the thing on top of Farley's? No, wait, hang on. The really basic one that takes you there first of all. Oh, where is that located? I can't honestly remember. Oh, I know there's one by the by the back of the train tracks, isn't there? Which to get to from here would be through Farley's, would be the quickest way. Yeah, okay. We'll go for this one over here. $99. Yeah, okay, cool. So we've got a device here. So let's take this one. Okay. I assume this is the one you mean by the steampunk one, right? Because it's all metal and wheels, right? Whereas the Villain bubble is more yeah. This must be from the fourth world, I guess, because that doesn't look like Hunrath, but it is brownstone. Right, for the sake of my own remembering, oh no, that's not quite right. For the sake of my own remembering, where is this entrance? Where does this entrance take you out to? This is the one that I was really struggling to remember. Now, someone in the YouTube comments last time out said that the colour of the teleport tells you where it is you're going. Oh, it's this one up here. Oh, right, yeah, okay, right. Total mind blank. Fine. So that had kind of blue electricity coming out of it. So I guess that indicates, yeah. We are also, incidentally, we are also very, very close now to 100 followers. We're at 90 followers on Twitch, and we're at, I think, like 78 subscribers on YouTube, which is amazing. Is there any way to call this lift down? Which is amazing. So when we do get to 100 followers, maybe we will do some kind of, you know, just chatting stream where we do something. I don't know. We'll do something. Maybe like a all-time favourite games retrospective or something like that. Certainly I've been keeping a lot of notes on the games that I've played this year. Recording for YouTube has certainly given me an opportunity to play a wider variety of games than I would usually play. Okay. So, up this way we have the Machine of Infinite Complexity, which I don't think we want to go to right yet. Although, now that I say that, someone did talk about going back to the Russian sub at some point. Okay, we've got all of these linkages going now. I didn't see before that there was a lift there, actually. So if we look at the... If we look here... Yeah, okay, so is that the lift? That does kind of look like where the lift would be then. So that just goes to the elevator. The Machine of Infinite Complexity is going to be needed to bring that ladder down. That platform there, or rather, yeah, the cable car here, that one goes to this spot here, which we can get to from here anyway, right? So maybe here is not the place to be. But actually, I mean, we've already kind of fairly thoroughly explored this part of the world anyway, right? Oh, hang on, wait. Oh, we can't even get up there at the moment anyway, because that's the walkway. Oh, Right, we can't get up there at the moon anyway. Oh, so actually, if we take the cable car over there, we are going to get somewhere new, then. Right, we have a place that we're going to try and get to. Yes. Right, yeah, I'd kind of dismissed that before because we can climb to the top of the other one. But we can't climb to the top of that one. Alright, let's go do that. Okie dokie. So, remembering the direction we need to go to get there is obviously going to be the next challenge. I believe it's down... Nope. Ah, we're going to need to teleport this out of the way, I think. Are we? No. No. We go down and then up. It's fine. We are fine. So, we went this way, making back reference to the map. We went this way and then we went out that way. Oh. So is there a path that way? Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure the answer's no, because I'm pretty sure we explored all of these paths previously. But if you recall, there also was the sneaky hidden door that you couldn't see from a particular angle. So, let's not rule anything out, right? So we've got that path, which we know about and we're happy with. No. That's strange. I could have sworn there was more there. Oh, that's the sneaky hidden door. Aha, and that's the tree. That's the overlook to the tree. Yes. So the sneaky hidden door... Right, that just leads to a door which is locked. But we need to remember that. I think I said that last time. We need to remember about the existence of that sneaky hidden door. It's so well hidden that even though we knew it was there, we struggled to find it just now. Okay. So this path is going to teleport us to the other side of the map. Gonna go up past the giant whale. Oh, there's an anchor in there. And sort of what looks like a platform as well. Oh, maybe the anchor has something to do with why the whale died, because that actually kind of looks like its mouth, doesn't it? Oh, that's a bit of interesting detailing. Okay, go through this portal, and where we are now is we are here. So if we go up this way, Okay, we've got to go up and up. And I think we go up and up again. Oh man, the music is great, isn't it? Got the edge of the bubble again here. No, I think we don't want to take that. I should probably start making notes on where each of these teleporters goes, because it is genuinely a bit of a struggle to remember. Wait, is it up again? Yeah, here we go. So here's the cable car. Okay, and we're going to ride the cable car, and that's going to take us to, hopefully, somewhere new. Let's go. Oh, wow. That's a sneaky hidden loading screen there, maybe. Okay, so now we're at the top of this device here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Can we lower this? Yes. Shortcut unlocked. This means that if nothing else, we can say that we have made some progress on today's stream. Yeah. So I just recorded an episode of Quern the other day where I think the only progress we made the entire session was to eliminate possibilities that aren't correct. It's like, oh yeah, we could have done better there. This looks around about the size and shape of the giant rotatey thing. Doesn't it? The giant rotating one in the centre of Hunrath. Well, that door is locked. So what we need to do is we need to get it aligned. Yeah. That's going to be a bit of back and forth, checking the alignment of that, isn't it? Dunno. Maybe. Yeah, as suspected, this is... Oh wow, it's weird. So this is literally a wooden constructed sphere. That's so strange. So did they work out a way to trick the seeds into enabling teleportation even when you don't have anything? I don't know. Very strange. Oh, hang on a second. We could rotate this round to make this line up with the stair, couldn't we? because there was a path on the opposite side of this. So if we rotate this round 180 degrees, I think that'll get us up the other path. But yeah, well, one of the things that I sort of postulated in a previous episode was that do the spheres... Because the spheres, they kind of look like they're just sort of suspended, right? In a lot of cases. Particularly the ones on Captar, they're sort of like overhanging the edge of cliffs and things like that. So I sort of postulated that maybe the spheres are fixed in space and that actually the Hunrathians excavated a sphere and added this rotational mechanism to it. Didn't suspect it would be an artificial thing, but okay. Right, 180 degrees. How many degrees does each button press give us? Some is the answer to that. How many on-ramps are there? Is that 90 degrees, do you reckon? If I stand here, it doesn't quite look like 90 degrees, does it? Wait a minute. So it started here, didn't it? So I kind of want it to be... stupid fixed first-person camera perspective. 1, 2, 3. What I need to do is count the on-ramps, right? So here's where the on-ramp now is. So let's go around and count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which means 4 gets you 180 degrees. It's not... Well, maybe it's obvious. Maybe it is obvious. It's not obvious to me whether this was an octagon or a hexagon. So, better to just count them out rather than rather than guessing. Especially when you've got, like, loading screens to go back and forth with. Pew! Pew! Yeah, clever enough to build the sphere, but not to include a degree counter. Yeah. But also, why not a dial and then a confirm button? Why one button that you gotta sit there and press? Great, okay, we can... I tell you what we do have, though, right? There does appear to be a path down here. So let's go 2 more turns. And then that should open up that one, because that's not where we came from. Where we came from was this path down here, which you can barely see now. Ah, so orange takes you to Hunrath. Okay, got it. In other news, I feel like I'm very close now to the end of Jedi Survivor, which, if you've seen those on my YouTube, is definitely a game I've had a bit of a love-hate relationship with. I was definitely a little bit cooler on it at the start of the playthrough because of performance issues and server issues and whatnot. But now that most of it's been ironed out, a mere 3 months after release, I have to say I'm actually having a great time with Jedi Survivor. It's kind of got just enough of that Dark Souls energy without being too punishing about it. Okay, so... Okay. Well, this is new. Continue down or over to here. So I'm not the first person to get in here. Someone's been here before. That looks like a clue for the machine of infinite complexity, because look at that. Interesting. The 8 is written very strangely there. Please read thoroughly. We must have every detail in place. Our lives and our species depend on this being executed perfectly. The locations and times in this document are based on the information leaked by Ruko and Shavar. Our lives depend on the accuracy of the information we receive from them. So Remainers, CW, Trara from Marais, and Arai from Captar. Prep. Day something or other. Begin chambering. End of the day. Farley verifies manifest all souls chambered. Beginning of the day. Remainers in place with hands-on swap trigger. Beginning of this day. Ruko and Shara arrive. Chamber by Tarar. Tarar on guard of chamber. Trigger locations as prescribed. All locations should have small error allowance. Marais has largest margin of error potential. Be alert. Trigger re-swap immediately after swap. Any delay increases the risk of detonation in a home sphere and the risk of a Remainer being disabled in Mofang. I'll ensure that all Remainers, or in the case of Captar, the remaining Polyarch, receive and understand this document. I didn't realise Farley was involved in insurance, but okay. Classic. Right, so they're planning on taking out the Mofang by basically... Oh! That's a Mofang gun. So they're planning on taking out the Mofang by just teleporting a bomb straight into their home sphere, is it? What was that noise? So you stand on this. So my character weighs just over 160 pounds, I'm assuming that's going to be, rather than kilos. Ooh. Creepy. But yeah, okay. This is one of those, hey, are we the baddies kind of situation? Okay. We are that to be stopped so that we can get through it. Ah, shoot. So we need to unhook the arm from the one that's near the tree so that we can walk through that gap. Backtrack! Let's go! I also now really want to reread that journal. Oh, really? Oh, well, fair play, fair play. I really want to go back and read that journal in Farley's place that gives you the rundown on the Mofang, the Villain. Oh, I didn't realise there was a path upwards here. I didn't see that. And that is a door that we can open up. Lovely, lovely. So this will take us back out to here. Guardrail prevents us from actually using it though. But that does mean that we can rotate this round and not have to worry too hard about its orientation, which is very handy. Very handy. Okay. We need to rotate this twice more. Yeah. We're going to rotate it twice more. That gets the lower path back out to be able to backtrack to where we were. We go down the shortcut. We also have the code for the Machine of Infinite Complexity, so we can find out what that does as well, potentially. Yeah, okay. Good progress, good progress. Guessing the boss got a lot done in the hour that you were AFK. We've done a few bits and pieces for sure. So we have worked out what the rotating sphere in round the back of town is doing for us. We have we found a dead alien body as well. Like, it's our first time coming face to face with a Mofang. Admittedly, a dead one, but do you know what? They look totally terrifying. So the little insects that are fluttering around inside Captar, I assumed that those were the Mofang, but I realise now that that makes no sense. Someone, I can't remember the name of the mayor, Josephson? Someone is taking his likeness in the third planet that we're on. Someone is taking his likeness and is saying, oh yeah, you know, they're capturing us for food and something. Yeah, nice. That's open. That's good. I assumed that was the little insects, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's the Mofang. But yes, clearly distrust between the four worlds got to a big old point, because it seems that everyone thought that the Mofang were going to attack them, which may or may not be true, we don't know. Everyone thought the Mofang were going to attack them. Oh, we have another machine. No, that is the machine. Blah. That's gross. I'm not doing that machine from sideways. Everyone thought the Mofang were going to attack them. let's see. Is that... I'm going to go for a quick walk to check that that was indeed the one we need to unhook. It's one of those two, but I don't know which one it is. On the assumption that the Mofang were going to attack them, they podded everyone for protection, and then hatched a plan. It looks... no, that looks like that's still running, doesn't it? They podded everyone, and then it appears they hatched a plan to drop some kind of bomb into the Mofang home sphere. I'm assuming where this is building up to is it's going to build up to us taking a trip into the Mofang homeworld, which we've not been to yet, right? And okay, let's go and check this one now. Maybe we're going to come face to face with a Mofang. Maybe it's going to be like, yeah, actually, you guys were the baddies all along. Could it be man? That does look like it's not turning around anymore, doesn't it? So I wonder what the machine of infinite complexity does. Well, we'll find out later. We're going to go back this way first. Whoop. So I wonder whether... Is this going to take me straight to the tree? We're getting closer and closer to the tree. For sure. Maybe this will actually get us to the tree. This looks like a sphere though, doesn't it? Like, it's such a different vibe in here. I don't know. All these pods everywhere. Okay, so we came up this way. We now pass through the gear that we couldn't get through before. And where are we now? Ah, we're at the tree. Perfect. Okay, what are we going to find in here? Human lights. This presumably is going to give us the ability to teleport between it's just weird seeing random human tech. Achievement unlocked, chain my heart, Captar connected to the heart. So there's orange. That's gonna take us to Hunrath, presumably. That's red. Red is gonna be Mofang for sure. And green will be Verlaine. Okay. I'm just going to try the Hunrath one again now that we've got the animations going. Yeah, it looks like we can just now step through. Great. Well, that's brilliant. Should we talk to CW? We also have the machine of infinite complexity still. Let's talk to CW first. But there we go. We've restored water to two of the giving trees. Which is not bad, actually. That means we've actually done 2 trees in 1 stream. That's great. Right. Yeah, let's chat to CW, see if he's now got more clues. Again, though, I don't trust this guy. He's dodge. Bing bong. This jawing. Pithy. Fine. I think then, shall we see about that machine of infinite complexity? What's the fastest way to get back there? Might be to go through the tree, to be fair. Yeah, still thinking. Still thinking. There's something not quite right. It feels like there's something that we're missing a little bit. Yeah. Let's go back to Farley's house, actually, and have a look at those journal entries a bit more. I'm kind of interested in understanding these aliens a little bit better. Or at least understanding from Farley's point of view. We still have the speakeasy in there, which doesn't seem to have done anything yet. So that's definitely something for later. Seed information. Ah, here we go. This is what we're looking for. Species description. So the Mofang were the first non-human species. Impressed with their advanced ability to imitate our sounds, movements, and mannerisms. As a result of becoming their mimicry abilities, communication with the Mofang is primarily accomplished by their learning human languages rather than the other way round. They've been able to learn almost every human language represented in Hunrath. The Mofang basic external morphology is remarkably humanoid. So that's what the Mofang look like. Right. And they're the ones that are reckoning to attack. The Arai... These are the insects. Right. First time I saw this diagram, I thought that this was a... like a bust, like a torso shot of something that has legs. But no, these are the insects. Right. Passage opened at its base. A passage opened at the base of the tree. The passage allowed contact with 2 additional species. So how did you make contact with the Mofang? Doesn't say. But okay. The Arai. First contact revealed an Arai to be a large beetle-like insect, unable to communicate directly in any way, but they appear to have some rudimentary level of intelligence. First made the journey through the heart of Kaptar and named both the New World and inhabitants. The Arai have 3 distinct variants that come to be referred to as Barnacle, Beetle, and Polyarch. The beetles are the eyes, ears, hands, and feet with only a minimal nervous system of their own. Right, okay. So a new species took over a lot of the Arai homeworld. The latter species was adept at mechanical construction, using it mostly to capture and process large flying creatures, using the beetles as bait. Right. And then the Villain. With their large and imposing frame, form of communication based on the complex multi-voice low-frequency rumble. Okay, these are the Villain. Scooped out of Villain resettlement group that was preparing to set off into space to find a new homeworld. They're about 9 feet tall. Okay, interesting. And then these other notes, I don't think we decided these other notes had any clues on them, right? No, that's fair enough. Yeah, okay, so the dead alien we saw was definitely a Mofang. It definitely was a Mofang gun. And it's the Mofang who they thought were going to attack. Which is different to what I thought. I thought it was going to be the Arai. I thought it was the insects. It turns out they're actually the Arai. But that's interesting then, because who's taking the appearance of the mayor in those videos? Maybe it's the Mofang. Okay. Well, I think the next step for us is going to be to check out the machine of infinite complexity. But looking at the time, I think that's going to have to wait until next week. I think we've made great progress today, though. We're going to go ahead and save the game right here in front of the giving tree. If you are watching on YouTube in the future, thank you very much for watching today. Have a great rest of your week. And I'll chat to you guys soon. For those of you on Twitch, let's have a little look and see who is online right now and who's going to get a raid from us today.